Hey, what is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to the channel once again. Now, you join me for the second video in a row. Yes, I know, the second video in a row. Driving the old daily Toyota Corolla, because we're doing a bit of work on this to get it back up and running. Well, I mean, it's up and running, but we need a few bits to get it all sorted. For example, the spare wheel, well, the actual wheel which was on the front driver's side, completely cracked. It's fucked basically. So it's running the spare one. Now the spare one isn't one of those 50 miles an hour top speed wheels, but we need a spare wheel basically. So we're going down to Toyota to get a replacement alloy for that. We're also picking up a replacement wing mirror because ours got absolutely annihilated the other day. So yeah, we've got a few errands to run this morning for sure. In other news, as you saw a couple of videos ago, we've got the new radiator, twin fan shroud, pistons have arrived. As you know, if you've built a forged engine, there is so many parts which you can replace. It depends how far you want to go with it in essence, but like I mentioned in the previous video, I like to do things properly and I like to do things once, not twice. So we're actually replacing fucking everything. All the way from forged pistons, forged rods, race bearings, billet gear oil pump, a new upgraded water pump. Literally everything that can be replaced on the engine is being replaced basically. We're not making use of many of the factory parts, to be quite fair. But yeah, as you guys probably, well, if you've built an engine you'll know. If you haven't built an engine, I'm sure you can appreciate, one, aftermarket parts are expensive, two, forged parts are even more fucking expensive. I mean, I could, if I wanted to use my savings, go ahead and splash 5 grand in one go and just finish the car. But however, I'd love to do that. I'm not gonna lie, I would absolutely love to be driving the car next month. But to be fair, I think being a responsible adult, which I need to be now at the age of 22 years old, that's be quite frankly stupid. So we're going ahead and doing it in sections. So the MX-5 content is, well, we've got a few videos in the pipeline which we're actually working on. I've already started filming on the MX-5 of different modifications which we are doing, but whilst we're waiting for some more parts, we're going to be doing a few different style videos. We're going to be upgrading this car, and we're actually going to start modifying this car hopefully very, very soon. Now I have got a few plans for it. We're not going insane like we usually do, we're just going nice, tasteful mods. So that's basically the plans across the channel. I've had loads of people asking what happened with the camper van. Are there going to be any other projects on the channel? I think I did mention in a video before, but if I didn't, the camper van is sold. It was sold a couple of months ago. That was to make way on the driveway to finish the MX-5 and to free up a little bit of money for that as well. Now, I was really looking forward to that project. We will do another camper van project and we will finish it on the channel next time we come around to doing it, but that's not going to be in the foreseeable future just because I've got other priorities right now, and that's being completely frank. YouTube is not my number one full-time job. It's just a side little side hustle, if you like, and it's a hobby which I enjoy doing. So we're going to be doing the MX-5. We're going to finish that. Once the MX-5 is back on the road, then another project will be coming intermittently, but yeah, we'll get to that as and when the MX-5 is finished. We've just had a technical glitch. The phone's fallen off the phone holder, hasn't it? But anyway, I'm going to shut up. We're going to catch up when we get to the Toyota garage. We'll pick up these parts. So yeah, I'll catch you boys in a bit. Right, if we take a look in the boot, we've got some nice boxes. Now, believe it or not, this is almost 600 quid's worth of car parts. Fucking bollocks me, because these could easily be the forged rods. But let's unwrap these now. Lovely, look at that, that's the new wheel. Absolute fresh. So anyway, we're going to drive down to Quick Fit. We'll unbox these later when I go to fit them and get a tyre on this bad boy. Right, excuse my lack of updates, but the new wheel is on the car with a fresh tyre, looking super smooth. Now, if we have a look, we now have, I think, 4 fresh tyres. No, that one needs replacing very soon. That rear one, and the front is good too. Right, so next on the agenda is replacing this. Now, we've got the replacement in the boot. If we just crack this open. Now, right, there's the box, it's chucked to the side. Invoice, now how much did this come to? 476 without that. £569.52 including VAT. Fucking hell, son. That's rather expensive, but we've got a new wing mirror cap. So let's go whack these on. There is something so satisfying about opening car parts, even if they're standard from factory. Just, hold on, let me get my keys out. Where are they? Them bad boys. Whoa, lovely. Just give that the old poke and rip. Lovely. But that's white. For fuck's sake. To be fair, white will match silver rather than black on the other side. Slightly better, but it's just in white primer. Yeah, I mean, it will do until I get around to painting it. Now if we open this, I guess it saves me actually priming it, because I asked for this black one. So I could go ahead and paint it rather than paying them 50 quid to paint the fucking wing mirror cap. But well, to be fair, credit where credit's due, saved me a bit of money on priming that. So throw that box to the side, let's open up this. And we have one wrong fucking wing mirror. That is, I'm sure that is wrong. Oh, you're fucking got to be kidding me. Hold on, let me get this down from here. You've got to be. Oh, I'm upside down. Oh. You know what? It's actually right. Good. Thank the Lord Jesus. So, let me go ahead and flip the camera, just show you how to do this. It's so simple. I'm not doing a tutorial, but I'll just take you along the way on the vlog. So we're just going to get this cover, pop it off, just like so. As you can see, there's 3 what look like 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, holding that in place. These bottom 2 are actually going to be a bit of a ball ache. Please don't tell me I've got to remove the door cover. I'm sure I've done this before, and I didn't have to remove the door cover just to get a spanner in there. Let's go grab some tools and we'll take this off, and there'll be a plug somewhere down there which we may well have to take the door card off to attach. Let's see where this pops off a bit. Yeah, plugs down there. So we're going to have to take the door card off, for fuck's sake. Right, we'll have to work out how to do that. I can't see any screws. I don't think this would just purely pop off, but let's give it a go. You know what? It looks like it does. Right, so we've got the trusty Ryobi, mate. If Iron Hell want to hook me up one day, I'll be forever grateful. But for the time being, whilst the channel's small, looks like we're sticking with the old power tools. Right, so we're going to go ahead and yeet this one off here, like so, and then this one in here, just can't get to without popping this bit out, of course. Right, where's the flathead screwdriver? Let's wallop this under here. Just pop that out of place, like it. Lovely. And go ahead. Mate, doing things one-handed is actually harder than you'd expect. Right, where's my screwdriver now? Just to get these out the last little bit of the way. There's one. And 2. Right, whack those down there, wallop, and now we can pull this off, hopefully. Yeah. We're just gonna get, oh look, there's gonna be one in there, isn't there? There is. Right, can I get to that plug without taking that off completely? No! Right, do we have, I can't be asked to go get another flathead. I'm just gonna have a look at the keys, see if one of them will fit in here to pop that cover off. It don't look like it will. Fuck's sake. No. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get a little flathead screwdriver and pop this cover off. Excuse the lackluster approach to this video, but if you live in England, you'll know the fucking temperature at the moment is ridiculous. It's quite frankly, I just want to get this done. So let's just whip this screw out. Like so. That will slide through there, will it? No. Right. Yeet that off. We can rest that on the floor. Unplug the old one. Looks like there's a little tab there. Lovely jubbly. And then we'll switch over to our 10mm socket, which, if I've done all the measurements correctly, will fit onto here. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. And now, oh, just give it an old wiggle, get the old one out. And you know what, in classic fashion, fuck that bad boy off. So now we're gonna get our new one, just thread it through in the exact same way. So we want that to go through there, that's our wire, and there should be a little nozzly bit which goes through there. Yeah, that's all held on. Now I'll get off 10 mils, whack them back through. We're just literally reversing the process. I'm not gonna go through how to do this. And you know what, I've just realised you can't see. A little bit better. So I'm gonna go ahead and wallop these back through. Now that one was actually, fucking hell, that almost dropped down the drain. That one goes in here. There's one. I'm just gonna get them part threaded and then we'll go zap them with the impact. There we go, switch that round. Now, as you can see, it is white, it is clearly different, but at least it's a wing mirror which works. Let's just take off this label. We've got the new wing mirror on there. I'm just gonna go ahead, whack the ignition on and test it to make sure it works, because it is one of the electric ones, before I put on the final cover. So ignition on. Put that there. And there we go, you can see it's moving. Lovely. Perfect. Right, I've just got around to editing, funnily enough, and I haven't filmed an outro, so we're filming one now. Hope you enjoyed the video. It's a bit of a slightly different approach to normal. We didn't really do much in terms of modifications. We just did a vlog. We took you along for the journey. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.